10 reverse thinking stories to help you change your life's destiny. Dear friends, there is a Jewish proverb that says, "Our heads are round, so our thoughts can change direction." That means by shifting our perspective, we can find solutions to even the most difficult problems. Reverse thinking is one of the methods that wise people use to uncover answers in life. Simply put, it is about thinking in a way that differs from the conventional approach, going against the crowd's accepted reasoning. In today's video, Ancient Tales, Modern Wisdom invites you to listen to 10 deep and thought-provoking stories about reverse thinking that can help you transform your life's destiny. Story 1. Selling refrigerators in the Arctic. Can we sell refrigerators in a place that is frozen all year round, like the Arctic? To answer this question, a refrigerator salesman decided to go there despite discouragement from colleagues and friends. Don't waste your time. Who would buy a fridge in the Arctic? But he insisted on trying. Overcoming harsh terrain and extreme weather, he reached the Arctic, where the Eskimos lived, and began selling refrigerators. However, instead of promoting the cooling function, he emphasized their ability to store food and fresh water without needing to thaw them. Surprisingly, he received a large number of orders. His unconventional thinking led him to outstanding success. Likewise, many of the biggest business opportunities come from ideas that seem irrational at first. Talented entrepreneurs are those who dare to venture down seemingly illogical paths to discover the most innovative solutions. Someone once said, "If you want safety, follow the crowd. If you want success, do the opposite." Story 2. The Wisdom of Charlie Munger. Charlie Munger, an American investment consultant and Warren Buffett's closest business partner, was once asked in an interview, "How can one find an ideal life partner?" After a brief silence, he responded, "If you want to find an exceptional person, you must first become exceptional yourself. Talented individuals will never settle for mediocrity." Indeed, there is a saying, "Birds of a feather flock together." Instead of searching for a brilliant partner, first elevate yourself to be on their level. Otherwise, no matter how much you pursue them, you will only be seen as a clingy and annoying presence. Story 3. A clever debt collection strategy. Hassan, a wealthy and generous man, once lent a merchant $2,000 and wrote a debt note. As the repayment date approached, Hassan lost the note and became anxious. A friend advised him, "Write to the debtor and ask him to repay $2,500 instead." Hassan was puzzled. "I don't even have proof to claim $2,000, let alone $2,500. His friend insisted, "Just do as I say." Doubtful but desperate, Hassan followed the advice. Shortly after, he received a letter from the borrower stating, "Dear sir, I only borrowed $2,000, not $2,500. There must be some mistake, but I will repay the $2,000 as agreed." Had Hassan taken the conventional approach, he might have lost the money. However, by using reverse thinking, he successfully recovered his loan. In life, when faced with dead ends, shifting our perspective can often lead to smooth solutions. Story 4. The Smart Banker. A wealthy Jewish man, dressed elegantly, walked into a central New York bank and requested a $100 loan. The bank officer informed him, "Sir, we require collateral for loans." The man pointed to his luxurious car parked outside and said, "I will use that car as collateral." The banker was stunned. "You are using a high-end luxury car to secure a $100 loan?" The man replied, "Yes, is there a problem?" The bank approved the loan, and the man left. A bystander, curious about the strange transaction, approached the man to ask why he had done it. The man smiled and revealed, "I am going on vacation for a few months, and in this city, no parking spot is cheaper than the bank's interest rate." This is the power of thinking differently. While most people would struggle to find an expensive parking space, the man cleverly used the bank as the cheapest and safest option. Story 5. The Forgotten Goal. A Jewish scholar sat with his 3 students and gave them a challenge. Find what is unusual in this story. He then told them, a hunter took his dog into the forest to hunt squirrels. Suddenly, the dog saw a rabbit and chased it. The rabbit ran fast and climbed a tree. The dog barked loudly at the rabbit. Out of fear, the rabbit fell from the tree and hit the dog's head, knocking it out. The hunter then picked up his dog and went home. The students immediately said, "Rabbits don't climb trees." The scholar asked, "Is there anything else unusual?" The students shook their heads. The scholar smiled and asked, "Then where did the squirrels go?" In life, many people lose sight of their true goals because they get distracted. Just like the hunter forgot about the squirrels, many of us get sidetracked and lose focus. Story 6. The Boy Who Hated Homework. A mother sat next to her 8-year-old son while he reluctantly did his homework. He sighed and said, "Mom, you are so lucky. You don't have to do homework." The mother smiled and responded, "All right, I'll do your homework, and you can check if I did it correctly." Excited, the boy agreed. After his mother completed the assignment, she handed it back to him. The boy carefully checked her work and explained every mistake, even correcting her. Without realizing it, he had done his homework while teaching his mother. Instead of forcing a child to obey, changing the approach made learning fun and effective. Story 7. The Old Man and the Noisy Kids. An old man lived peacefully by the sea. Every day he sat on a bench reading books. One day a group of children took over the bench, making noise and throwing rocks at trash cans. The next day the old man said, "I love seeing you play. I will give each of you 3 coins every day if you come here and have fun." The children excitedly accepted. After 2 days, the old man sighed. "I can only afford 1 coin per child now." The kids were disappointed, but continued playing. A few days later, he said, "I have no more money to pay you." Angry, the children left, feeling their time was wasted. Through reverse thinking, the old man peacefully reclaimed his bench. Story 8 to 10. More examples of reverse thinking. The remaining stories further illustrate how shifting perspectives can solve problems, change people's minds, and create unexpected success. In life, the way we say things matters as much as what we say. A simple rephrasing can turn a negative statement into an inspiring one. Instead of saying, "I have to work and study because I am poor," say, "I work hard at night so I can pursue my education during the day." If we shift our perspectives, we open doors to new opportunities. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.